It's the last game day of 2019 and the KHL. We got 5 games for you ready to go. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. We're kicking it off in Nur Sultan, Kazakhstan, where Boris do battle with Kowloon Red Star. Dragons lead the season series 2-1 and they won at the string 5-2 back in September. They score early in this one. Hurricane finds the back of the net just at 2 minutes in. Griffin Reinhardt and Tyler Wong with the assist. Boris get back even late in the period, moments after Kowloon kill off a penalty. Carbon Knight scores the 13th goal of the year. Onside gets in front less than 3 minutes later. This time they do score on a power play. Dustin Boyd sends it past Jeremy Smith. That's all they gotta need too. Boris tied the season series at 2 as they take it 2-1 on home ice. Next up, Chelyabinsk Tractor face-off against Avangard. Palabears may be dead last in the East, but they're riding a 5-game winning streak against the Hawks. And they get on the board first in this one as well. Yaroslav Kosov gets it past Emil Garipov just at 6 minutes in on a power play. But then Avangard explode with 3 unanswered goals in the second period. First, Semyon Koshlev parks in the slot and finishes off the broken play. 2 minutes later, Sergei Shimakov nets his 10th goal of the year to put Avangard in the lead. Taylor back with a great diagonal pass. Soon after that, Slava Voynov lets one rip from the point and hits the target. The Virstas lead 3-1 after 40. Buck 38 into the third period. Kirill Semyonov improves the lead to 4-1 as Sergei Shimakov registers another assist. Valentin Pianov sets the final score in the final minute of regulation, while Brandon McMillan gets his first point since joining Avangard from Dynamo Riga. Sergei Shimakov and Kirill Semyonov finish the night with 3 points each, and Avangard snap their losing streak against Tractor to take it 5-1 on the road. We take it to Minsk, Belarus now, where Dynamo Minsk faces their rivals Dynamo Riga. First period, Marek Dalaga has the puck, he blazes to the net at full speed and takes a shot, but Danny Taylor says no. The Virstas get on the lead with just 3 seconds on the clock. Robert Momchit slams it home from downtown for his first career KHL goal. Second period now, Ivan Drozdov flies across the ice for a partial breakaway, but he can't get it past Alexander Sulak. However, Czech netminer gets banged up on the play and rookie Yanis Boris takes his place in goal. Boris is called to action early in the third period. He makes a gorgeous glove save on the very same Ivan Drozdov. Soon after that, Boris misplaced the puck behind the net and Colton Gillis dives for it to block Francis Perez's shot. Looks like that scene from The Goon, doesn't it? Midway through the period, Dynamo get one over the goal line in this chaos, but it's cancelled after beater review as the puck was kicked into the net. Former Canadian World Junior Cutter Ashton bags it late in regulation as he beats Danny Taylor for his 11th of the year. Dynamo Riga snapped their 9-game losing streak as they take it 2-0 in Minsk. We're now in Helsinki, Finland, where Jokeri take on Vidas. First period, David Sklenichka throws the puck in the slot and gets past Igor Saprykin, but amazingly rolls along the goal line and stays out. The Virstas open scoring late in the period, and it's an all-finished goal too. Pekka Jormaka with the marker, while Jonas Nyatinen and Billy Lionen draw the assists. The Jesters turn it around in the second period as they score 3 unanswered goals. First, Brian O'Neill slams it home from and close for his 17th of the season. That's his new personal high in the K. Less than a minute later, Victor Love gains speed, flies into the zone, and Contiolo wires it home to make it 2-1. Later in the period, Contiolo scores his 2nd of the game and 6th of the season to give Jokeri a comfortable lead up to 40. They put it away 43 seconds into the third frame as Pato Regin finds his target. Jokeri beat Vidas for the 6th consecutive time since 2016. 4-1 is your final. We wrap it up in Moscow, where Red Army go up against Lokomotiv. Home side strikes first. Konstantin Akurov slings it past Alexander Lazushin late in the opening period of play. Red Army doubles their lead midway through the second period. Maxim Mamin gets the puck down low, drives to the net, and nets his ninth. Loko get a goal back with just 20 seconds remaining to play in the period. They win a face-up in the offensive zone. Nikolai Kovalenko shoots from the circle and hits the twine. A little later, we got a scuffle between Anton Slepashev and no other but veteran Andrei Markov. Former half goes down as a result. Offside and rough and minors is the verdict. Loko get a two-man advantage soon after that, and they make it count. Rushan Rafikov fires home a one-timer of a feed by Vladimir Tkachov. That's Tkachov's first point since joining Loko from Akbars earlier this month. Soon after that, Alexander Svidov gets it past Tila Sorokin on the short side for his first goal of the year. That gives Lokomotiv a 3-2 lead late in the game. While Red Army managed to force overtime, Irvis Jakic nets his 10th of the year, while Konstantin Akurov gets his second point of the night. Akurov steps into the spotlight again late in overtime as he scores the winner on a breakaway. Akurov finishes the game with 2 goals and 3 points as Red Army beat Lokomotiv 4-3 in overtime. They will go into 2020 as KHL's top team once again. And that's it for a KHL update. We're going to take a 3-day break now and return with 9 games, including SKA St. Petersburg against Yakurit and Dynamo Moscow versus Kunlun Red Star. My name is Andrea Sachenka. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2020.